Yeah, there are gonna be some mobs that try to get me. I'll definitely have to light up the area underneath this farm, because otherwise monsters will spawn there and stay there during the day. Though creepers always stay during the day. Yeah. You creepers do not stand a chance against my bow of epic win. It's just not gonna happen for you guys. You're just gonna die. That's just how it's gonna be. Wait, did he die of falling damage? Should have died when I hit him. Maybe that's a bug of some sort. I don't know. Cool, bro. Slime in a hole. And I'm going to grab... Okay, so I have a little bit more wood. I'll probably need to gather more at some point in this episode. Grab some coal. Grab as much cobblestone as I can hold. There we go. Sticks. I should be able to drop off some of this stuff. Slime balls. Okay. So I can grab a little bit more cobblestone with me. And I should drop off some gravel. There we go. I shouldn't be needing gravel. It'll just fall down, so... yeah. About to head back up here. Though, as I mentioned earlier, I should definitely be lighting up the area underneath the monster farm, so I might as well get a little bit of a head start on that. Okay. I will jump up to the top of my monster farm and continue construction on the third tier, which will actually be the last tier of the floor in this particular farm. So I've done the two main flow tiers, the bottom one, which is 8 blocks, the top one, which is 7 blocks, and now I'm going to make the third tier, which is not going to be the same shape. It's going to be basically a couple of little flow platforms that will basically flow all of the stuff, it will flow water from a few points on the outer surface to all the points along the surface. So each of these is going to be a triangle, which is going to be 7 blocks on each short edge and diagonal however many blocks on the other edge. I don't know. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the outline of it. And now I pull it in here. And there we go. That's basically 1/8 of the outer layer. And I will quick set up the outline around it for demonstration. So it will have a wall around it. This is not an outline that will become another layer. This outline will actually become a wall. And this wall will reach around these platforms. And I'll bring that down there. So if you place water in this corner, it will flow down onto every layer placed on the edge of the third layer, on the edge of the second layer, the outer edge of the second layer, which will then flow onto every place on the outer edge of the first layer. So basically this spreads the water from a few points on the outermost edge to everywhere, and then the water flows everything back into one point in the middle. And I just wrecked a bunch of torches. But that's no big deal. Torches are not terribly expensive. And I will proceed with creating the rest of this third layer. I think I'll also create the edge around it in this time lapse. And here we go. Okay guys, I've completed the third flow layer with all the little triangles, and I completed the border around it. So now you can see the shape of the farm, and this is the whole floor portion. Next I'm going to make the top layer. And, well, first of all, before I make the top layer, the walls. So the walls are just going to add another 2 layers on here. The reason why I'm making it 2 layers higher for a total of 3 is so that Endermen can spawn in here in the top layers, which might seem a little bit counterintuitive since I'm using water in this farm, so the Enderman will just teleport out. But the point is that the Enderman will teleport down to the area below the farm, and since that's basically the only place that's not in sunlight for quite a ways, well, except for the stronghold, but basically it's the biggest shade area. So most of the Endermen will probably settle down underneath there, and I will be able to attack them and kill them underneath there to obtain their ender pearls to activate the stronghold, which is right over there. So that's the plan with making it 3 blocks tall. And it's also not that big of an investment to make the border 1 block taller when compared with the whole spawning floor, because the spawning floor has a whole lot more blocks than each ring of the border. And how far am I along? I'm about halfway along. Well, I'll just time-lapse the rest of this build of the walls, and here we go. Okay guys, I completed the border wall, and the only major structural thing that I have to finish is the ceiling. I'm going to leave gaps in the corners like this, because I'll give you a little bit of hint of how this thing is going to work when it's finished. I'm going to work it out so that water is dropped in from the ceiling right here in each of those corners, which will flow out across a massive area and will flood all the monsters into the center. So that's the plan there, and it should be pretty awesome. So, oh, now I need to get my way back up there. I'll just cut a few blocks out of there. Oh no, I lost a block of cobblestone. Whatever shall I do? Okay, so I'm starting right now on the roof, and I think I'll basically time-lapse that whole thing because it is going to take a long time. Almost as long as it takes to make the floor, because it's slightly less complicated but takes up the same area, basically. So, here we go.
Come along, children. Now we're going to have a little music, like old times. Like old times.
Okay, finally, I completed the roof. It went faster than usual though, because I figured out that technique of running back and forth is a whole lot faster than the technique that I usually use, which is to make like strips across and then just place the blocks down towards me. That technique of running back and forth at normal speed and placing blocks works out pretty well. It's definitely a very nice technique for filling space with blocks. So I'm just going to kind of throw torches around here willy-nilly. Because it's daytime at the moment, it's hard for me to tell exactly where I need to put them. But one thing's for sure, I need to go down again, and this time I need to bring both more cobblestone, though what I have on me might be enough to finish it, but I want to bring a little bit more. I need to bring pistons, one for each side, so that would be 8 pistons, one for each hole, I mean. So I need 8 pistons. I also need 2 buckets of water, so that I can make an infinite source up here. And I'll need plenty of redstone and repeaters. So I need to go collect more resources, basically. And I will hop down here, dig my way down to the surface. And you, Sir Creeper, are going to die. Likewise you, other Sir Creeper. It's on fire. Is it gonna die? Is it gonna die? I'll get down there and like kill it in one hit with my stone axe, so no big deal. Or with my stone pickaxe. Because that guy is pretty close to being dead. Is he dead? There he is. Tomahawk! And off we go. Get out the way. Don't you trample my crops. Get off my lawn. And by lawn, I mean field. And those little guys that I just created are going to trample so many crops. But that's cool because slimes don't prevent me from sleeping, apparently. I've noticed that if slimes are nearby, it doesn't prevent me from sleeping. Because apparently slimes are not very threatening to my rest. Even though they're making super annoying noises. So in real life, they would be pretty annoying when I'm trying to sleep. But whatever, bro. Iron. Put in potatoes. I'll need some of that iron to make pistons. Ooh. I don't have enough wood. So, as I hinted at earlier in the episode, I need to go on a wood collection time lapse. And die. Die. Yes, please and thank you. And you, other green thing, are not a slime. Most definitely not friendly. Come on. There we go. Yeah, you guys are stuck. I'll just run far away and hope those guys despawn. They should. Here's my nice obsidianized lava. And I should, while I'm in the area of various water pools, I should be turning some of this iron into another bucket to make a water bucket, because that will be one of the required materials. Okay, got my water bucket. Now there's a mine shaft off here. Yeah. I'll go chop down some more of the wood that's near the ground, and you, sirs, are not welcome in my world. You must be killed. Yes. I'm pretty sure I've looted this a billion times, but I'm gonna check. Yep. Nothing. Okay. So I'm going to chop down some of this wood, and here we go. Got enough wood there. I got a stack of 15. Should be enough, I do believe. And that skeleton is so gonna die. I already said this, but this bow makes me feel like a boss. Because, you know, just wrecking everything. It's like, monsters, oh, you got nothing on me. This is going to be awesome for when I fight the Ender Dragon, too. And I feel like that's coming up pretty quickly, because I'm right next to a stronghold. Do I even have another portal? I do, don't I? Don't I? No, I have an enchantment table, but do I have a nether portal? Or did I never make a nether portal? I don't think I actually did. I haven't gone to the nether in this world. I have too many worlds at this point, it's hard to remember. But, so if I find another fortress, then I'll be pretty well on my way to getting to the end, because farming Enderman is not going to be too difficult on a super flat world, especially when I have that thing to help me a little bit. So, I got wood, I'm going to make the pistons. And the redstone, that's right. I will need some smooth stone for that, which means I think I'm going to make 2 more furnaces. to be placed there and there, why not? And going to fill each of these with a token amount of coal and a full stack of cobble. So I'll be able to make a fair amount of redstone repeaters from that. I have plenty of redstone to do it, so that's no big deal. I'll grab a little bit of that redstone and begin to make the pistons. I have enough cobblestone on me, I do believe, yeah. Plenty of cobblestone and wood. There we go. And okay, I have the pistons, I have the redstone. Just for good measure, grab a bunch of redstone. I will need that smooth stone for repeaters, so I have to wait a little bit for that to smelt up before I head back up, because I'd like to finish it in this trip upwards. And I think I can. Yeah, there's not much left to it. I've been making really good progress. And come on. Okay, maybe I'll run a quick calculation. I have 128 smooth stone, which means I will have enough to make about, or exactly 42 repeaters, which means I will need 42 times 2, or 84 torches. 84 divided by 8, or divided by 4, is 21. So I will need 21 wood in each of these stacks, just like that. Grab all this wood, all these sticks, rather. Make torches. There we go, stack of redstone. Stack of torches. That should be the amount that I need. 42 in each. 42. I think that's right. Is that what I calculated? It is. 42. Cool. Funny how that turned out, because 42 is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. And Iron Man's latest armor in Iron Man 3 is the Mark 42. Fun fact. And you know what? I'm just going to magically make all of these smelt. Or maybe just half of them. Do you like my movie magic there? Anyways, hey. I'm going to, or rather, I'm going to do this. And I forgot something. That is redstone. Okay, there we go. Drag that across. Have enough to begin the creation of my awesome repeaters of wind, and die. Okay, take a nap. And now it's time to magically make the rest of them smelt. As soon as I do that. Well, that was quite magical. Never realized how long it takes for these things to smelt all their items when you're just sitting here waiting for them to do it. But at long last, they are all smelted. Amazing. There we go. Okay, so time to finish off my set of torches. I mean repeaters. That's what I meant to say. Okay, plenty of repeaters. And smooth stone, you can hang out in the cobblestone chest. And I'll grab a little bit more cobblestone. Now, I do believe I have everything that I need. So, back up. Creeper. Creeper! Okay, back up into the place. This, Mr. Enderman, is exactly what I'm talking about, with Enderman hanging out underneath my farm. I'm feeling a little bit like a boss because of my awesome bow, so I'm going to try and take this guy out. And he's just gonna vanish on me. Well, that's nice. Just vanish. Hey, come at me. Where did he go to? Is he around here? I hear him. Where you at, bro? Ender, bro. I can has needs of your pearls. Are you cool? You cool? Completely cool. Well. Oh, well that happened. Get wrecked. Yeah. We got pearl. It's so pretty. And I'm gonna go put it back in my base. And then I will be on my way back up to the farm. Is that seriously my first one? Wow. Anyways, there will be plenty more to come, thanks to this farm helping me out. And there will be a 3-block tall roof around this thing too, when it's done.